So, I don't know why, but I still kind of think of myself as a kid. My 35th birthday is tomorrow. It's always Daytona 500 weekend, which is the coolest thing in the world, really. I've never celebrated as an adult a normal birthday, because it's always been this, and it's always been the pursuit of this, chasing this, trying to be better at this, my career, whatever, right? But anyway, I tell you this because even though I've been doing this for so long, I still very much feel like a kid, and I think it's kind of the benefit of covering a game, a sport, cars going in circles, whatever, for a living, right? It keeps you young. As my as my phone goes splat on throttle. I wanted to get me going into the infield for you guys, just because it's the whole point of this video, right? Is that I still find this to be the coolest thing in the world, and I wanted to share that. There, maybe that'll do it. But listen, I've been doing this now since 2011 was my first speed week. So I guess this is year 12. So I guess when you compare it to my former Auto Week buddy, Al Pierce, I am a kid, and I haven't been doing this at all. And maybe all of that is warranted. But man, I love this, and so much of my decisions this year, here I am getting on throttle again, so I need to hold my phone still. So much of the things that I'm doing this year, my decisions to go independent and to pursue independent journalism, is about my love of this, and how much I believe this is still the coolest thing in the world. Going through these gates every year, it means a great deal to me. Grab my hard card to make sure they see all that. But it's also a reminder, I guess, how much things have changed over the years. It's not speed weeks anymore. And man, I go back to Al or Mike Hembry or even a Bob or a Dustin, right, who have done this for a while. Hold on. Oh. And there goes my phone, I bet. Nope, it held on this time. This is the security process, obviously. The last security checkpoint checked for my hard card, and this one is going to check for my parking pass, I presume. Sorry, I'm getting distracted here, but it's not speed weeks anymore, right? It's closer to speed weekend. we have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, which, by the way, I don't necessarily hate. I know that if you're a hardcore NASCAR only fan, it takes away a lot of the build-up, and it does. But for me, being a short track guy, being a dirt guy, I really enjoy having last week my personal speed weeks to go to Volusia for sprint cars to start the week, to go to New Smyrna for the World Series of Asphalt. And then I've got the NASCAR big track stuff. I couldn't have done that when I first started coming here in 2012, 2013. It was a lot harder to balance all of that, but I do recognize that something has been lost doing, qualifying last night and having the clash at Los Angeles and not here, even though I love that event, and I wrote about it last week too. I wonder how many people think that I'm strange doing the video thing. Who am I talking to, right? But yeah, things have changed, and as they've changed, how's it going? As things have changed, I still have a great appreciation for what I get to do over the course of my career, and I've got the inside, homie. Got someone to my outside trying to to cut down on me. I ain't gonna lift. Hashtag never lift. This is Daytona. It's Daytona, bro. I have no idea what we're checking now. We're just gonna park here for a while, I guess. But no, I'm excited. I'm excited to walk through the truck garage for the first time. Some ARCA people. The great thing about having done this now for 12 years is that all these garages very much feel like home. And I remember, here's the interesting thing, is that when I first started doing this, I only felt at home in my late model circles, because I grew up in that, right? I grew up in a short track world. And the longer I do this, the more people that I first started doing late model stuff with are now at the highest levels. They're at Cup, they're at Xfinity, they're at trucks. And you know, even from like a driver standpoint, right? Chase or Eric.
Yeah,
I think we're rolling. Yeah, we're rolling here.
He's got a media pass. He's all set.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. You are welcome. Everyone's trying to get into the world center of speed, right? Who can blame them? This is Speed Weeks, and everyone wants to drive through this iconic tunnel. This is the entire reason I shot this video, by the way, is I just wanted to show you guys this. It's always the highlight of my February, being able to roll through here again. So anyway, I've talked way too long. I didn't intend to park there, and they didn't intend to park me either, but so it goes. That's why you get to the track early, or at least try to get there early. I had breakfast this morning at Gateway. I tweeted about it, had a story to write, and this is the infield. And you know what? I'll keep rolling just to show you guys the infield. Let me just grab my phone. We're rolling 35 miles per hour, so hold on. Past my Rhett Jones Racing homies. This is the parking lot with all the RVs, and I gotta find the media lot, which is now, the entrance is now the other way. It used to be over here, where that red sign is, whatever that is, the hamburger, is where we used to turn in to go to the media lot. But now we have to wrap around the road course and go all the way through. So it's a bit of a longer process now. I could have gone through the 1 and 2 tunnel, but I chose to go through 3 and 4 because I thought I would not run into traffic there. Joke's on me, I guess. A lot of hospitality going on. Hospitality and engagement. Even within the 12 years I've been doing this, this whole area has changed a lot too. This used to be right here. That used to be a grass parking lot, and now they've paved it all. And they have, you know, more RV parking there. Lake Lloyd is over here. You can't tell because of the haulers, and I'm not tall enough to reach over. But famous Lake Lloyd is to the left. Oh, Matthew Tiff there, walking through. You tend to see a lot of high-profile people here in this lot. A lot of sponsors, a lot of team owner guests have these kind of luxury spots, if you will, as Dusty Rhodes would say. Man, I'm just rambling now. I don't know if this is good content. Listen, I said that I wanted to do more inside baseball content, kind of like this, right? I don't know if it's good, and we're gonna make it better. You guys are gonna make it better. We're going to do a review after every one of these. I want people to keep sending me comments and tweets and tell me the sort of things that you want to see, because that's what I'm going to do this year, right? I don't have to be tied to a desk as much. I don't have to be pounding out written stories. So I'm going to try to find new and interesting ways to show you guys stuff. Another checkpoint here. I I don't know if we care or not. We're just trying to get through. It's the hottest day of the week, by the way. It actually feels like Daytona 500 weekend now. It tends to, listen, you got to prepare for all 4 seasons here. You really do. We've had really biting cold. We've had some milder weather. Today it's going to be like 83, 84 degrees. It's going to feel like, you know, Daytona 500 race day more often than not. So that's cool. Not entirely sure while we're parking here on the road. If you're gonna turn, I really wish you would turn. Where are you going? Oh, you're just rolling. You're just rolling in very slow. Lost my train of thought because we're just rolling. This is what Chandler Smith was like rolling off for qualifying yesterday. I want to go, but I can't go. Last checkpoint here. They're gonna be looking for the sticker that's on the bottom left of my thing. Yep, I am good. Thank you, I am good. It's good to be good. My space here is all the way at the front, which is really cool. I used to, when I first started coming here, they parked me over here in the back. I was just hospitality parking. And now there are people here at Daytona that seem to actually like me, you know, praise the Lord, because they let me park in the media lot. That coincided with my hard card back in the day, probably. So that's cool. Anyway, this is the a little quick view of the infield here at Daytona, and time to get to work. I will talk to you guys later.